Hello everyone, myself Umar Mulani, working as Assistant Professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department of Charles Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Yadra, Vichalkaranji, as I am handling Competitive Programming 1 for third year students in CSE department. Today we will discuss about the programming aspects of the programs, practical session of Competitive Programming 1. Before discussed about the programs, let's see the structure of competitive programming 1. As it has been mentioned, the theory, that is lecture, will be of 1 hour and the practical will be of 2 hours, and which consists continuous assessment as 60 marks, and in semester examination is of 40 marks. And the content of the syllabus, if you check, you will find in the first unit is an introduction, and in that introduction you will find that what the programs or how we can upload our program, submit our program on given website. So within the first unit you can find the content is challenging problems, where it provided with 8 problem statements, 8 problems, and student has to find out, or student has to provide a solution for these problems depending on their programming skill or depending on their programming language. As at the end of this syllabus, it has been mentioned that at least 25 programs solving on competitive programming platforms such as https ua.onlinejudge.org, http hackersrank.com, http codechef.com. Means the syllabus is mentioning the student has to solve at least 25 problems, and they have to provide their solution or submit their solution on online judge platform or hackerrank.com or codechef.com. So these three websites they have provided. On that three website, the student has to submit their solution for the given problem statement. And one more thing which has been mentioned uh, is that student can able to choose any language. It is not only restricted for selecting a specific language. Student can able to select their language as per their domain, as per their familiarities, as per their strength. They can choose the language. So they are provided with the 5 languages such as C, C++, Java, Python, and Pascal. This 5 language they have provided, and student can choose any language from this and do their coding within that particular language for given problem statement. Okay, so are you getting my point? Here in the syllabus they have mentioned at least 25 problems the student has to be solved, and they need to choose any language from C, C++, Java, Python, and the Pascal, and they should provide the solution, or they will give their solution on this given website. So first we'll start with the first. If I want to choose the website, it is online judge. So open Google, and in that Google you just enter as online judge and enter it. Once you enter the online judge, the first link it will open. That first link itself is UAV online judge. So once you click on it, it will give you the home page, and if you see the home page, you will find that student will require authentication, or student he requires to register this page or register on this website so that they can able to submit their solution for the given problem statement. So if you are already registered, they can simply use login. Otherwise, they should register for the first time. So generally you are doing it, or you are doing this first time. So first you need to click on register. Once you hit on register, it will open a registration form. It will ask you about the name, and then it will ask about your email address. Okay, so make sure that you are entering a correct email address, because whatever the latter communication will be done through the mail only. Means if you have any kind of error, any kind of problem within your code, they will communicate with the mail, or simply they are sending the mails for regarding your submission. Next, you can choose your username. uh, Next, you will ask for the password, and the password should be of a 6 character, and at least it should be of a 6 character. There should not be any space. You can use uppercase, lowercase, or the number, or the special signature or special symbols to create your password. Then it will ask for the verification of that password. The next, it is having a former UAA ID, as you are registering for the first time, so not required to fill this. Next, it is of resulting mail, so check this resulting mail. And next, it is having a virtual judge, so check that box also. So both, make sure that this both boxes has been checked, and then click on I am not a robot. Once you click on this, you click on register. As I am already registered for this website, so I am not clicking on the register. So when you are doing the registration, you should fill all this information: name, email. Make sure that email you are passing, it should be correct. Then username, if that username is not available, it will throws you the error, throws you the checking for the another username. Then password, then verification of password. Once you fill all this information, click on the register, and it will send you the confirmation mail. So I will show you here the how the confirmation mail will be sent to you. So as I am already applied or already registered for this, so I will show you how the mail will get to you. This is what the mail you are getting it. So thank you for applying for the registration with us. We have received your request and we will process it soon, as you confirm your email address by clicking on the following hyperlink. So this mail you will get it once you register on online judge. So next step you have to do is that you just click on this provided link, so that they will verify that the mail ID which is submitted by you is correct. Once you click on that, it will upload you and you can able to log in into that page. Okay, so next one is, once you did the registration, you can go to the home page where you can do the login directly by providing the username and password. Here I will provide the username as TCAC and the password is once you hit enter, it will log in into that page and you will see this is the home page. It will appear once you log in into it. So it will show you my account. If you click on my account, it will show you the details, that is the status, then member since, that is 3 years ago, 3 days ago, then last online, that is 30 seconds ago. You can make sure that is you can have the access to this website. You can also edit by clicking here, by uploading your profile, updating your image. And here you can see that online judge ID, it is created for yours. So this is what your profile is created. Now next tab, it is contact us. So if you're clicking on that, you will get the information of how you can contact with the online judge. And below that, we are having a different tabs, or the different menus are there. So under that online judge, you will find that is quick submission, migrate submission, my statistics, my you hunt with the virtual context, and many more link which is available on this. So from that, you click on browse problem. If you click on the browse problem, it will provide it with the list, the folders, browse problem, which will having a problem set value, contest value, interaction problem, and program challenges. So as our subject is related of competitive programming 1, so you people has to click on this programming challenge. Once you click on programming challenge, it will open the next page, which will having a chapter 1 to chapter 14. So first you have to click on the chapter 1. There you will find the different problems for the chapter 1 and which are similar to your syllabus for the unit number 1. If you check the unit number 1, what is the problem? Challenging problems are 3n plus 1 problem, Minesweeper problem, the trip, the LCD display. These are the problems in the unit number 1. The same problems you will find in a chapter 1 of this programming challenge, that is 3n plus 1, Minesweeper, the trip, the LCD display. And here you will get, or you will find the total submission and total users, means how many users are submitted, or how many users have submitted the solution for this given problem statement. Okay, now actually your problem practical is started with this 3n plus 1 problem statement. You just click on that first problem statement, it will open the new page which will give you the details of that problem statement, that is 3n plus 1. So here you can scroll down and you can read it. the problem which is provided with the input and output, what input should be given to your program and what output should be given, and along with that they have provided with the sample input and the sample output. So you need to read the content of this problem statement, and you need to create your own code to solve this problem. Or if you want the soft copy of it, you can click on this PDF. If you click on that PDF, it will download it and you can read it, or you can store within the folder for later purpose of your use. Once you read this one, once you understand about this problem statement, you can do your program. And I have one sample problem which have been solved for this 3n plus 1. So just what I will do here, I will show you how to submit this problem onto the website. So by after reading this, you people have to do the coding of this by using any language and submit. Clicking on submit button, you can submit that solution in this box, or you can also browse by clicking on this choose file. So now I have copied it, so I will paste it over here, and you should choose which language you have used to provide the solution. So it has here they have mentioned ANSYS, Java, C++, Pascal, C++, Python. Okay, so these are the languages they have mentioned. So what is important for the student is that they can choose any language from this, and within that language they can write the code and they can submit over here. And before submitting, you should just click on this and see C, as I am doing the program in the C. So I need to click on, I need to choose the radio button and C, that is first. And once you chosen the language and once you submitted your code, you just click on submit button. It will take a few seconds. Yes, now it is submitted and it will show you here that is submission received with ID number. Okay, so you can also check your submission by clicking on my submission. If you click on my submission, you will find you will find the number of problem statement you have submitted till now. Now you can see here I have submitted 3n plus 1, which is submitted on 6, which is accepted, and today just now I have submitted that same problem, but it is in judge queue. Still the judge has not been seen or judge has not been verified the solution of 3n plus 1 problem. Okay, so once the problem is solution, the code is verified by that judge, then it will send you the message as in a submission. You will see the accepted, and once it is accepted, it will send you the mail also for that, for the same. Here you can see, as earlier I have submitted the problem. Now here you can see that is accepted. The mail you will get for the same solution, that is, this is automatically response from UA Online Judge. Your submission with the number dot 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 for the problem 100 3n plus 1 problem has been received and validate accepted. Congratulations, now you will try for the new problems. So further, this mail is important. You should save this mail within the your email or you can create a separate folder, and within that you can save all the accepted mails for your given solution on the website. Once our problem practical is completed, you can submit that solution on this problem. Likewise, you can able to do the submission for next problem statements also, that is 3n plus 1. There is the problem statement is menswear, retrieve, the trip and LCD display. Likewise, you can do the coding and you can submit it. So you can choose any language as per your knowledge, and you can submit the solution for the given problem statement. So all these problems are available on the website. So you people are required to provide the solution and submit on this website, and whatever the accepted mail you are getting in your uh, email, that you have to keep with you, and while you are having a final submission, that time you need to attach your problem statement, your code, the code for the given problem, and acceptance mail to your submission file. Okay, so this is where you can able to do the practical for competitive programming 1. So I will repeat all this process. So competitive programming 1, the practical session will be conducted on online judge. There you will be provided with the problem statements. The student has to read that problem statements and do the coding according to the problem statement and submit that code on the online judge. Once they accept your solution, you will get the accepted mail, and that mail you need to keep it for the further use. That is, that during the submission you need to attach that copy of that accepted mail with the file. Okay, and what kind of feedback you are getting once you submit the solution to the given problem? So these are the feedback you are getting it, as we have discussed about what kind of feedback we are getting from the online judge. One is accepted. If your program is correct, then you will get the accepted mail. If your program have certain kinds of problems, that presentation error, that is PE, this is what the feedback you are getting. And PE, again it is going to be as accepted, but presentation error will be there within that. Next feedback you are getting is wrong answer. Another feedback you are getting is compile error, then runtime error, time limited extended, then memory limit extended, the output limit extended, restricted, restricted functions, and submission error. So such kind of feedback you are getting. If your solution is not an up to mark, then according to the feedback, you need to make the changes within your program, and you need to resubmit that solution for the given problem statement. Thank you.